Good morning, people. It's your favorite island girl, Cariocadanika, and this is Vlogmas Day 7. Okay, guys, so Vlogmas Day 7 was kind of boring because I forgot to pick up the camera during the day, so you're going to just see breakfast to dinner. And that's basically Hey Ma, what are you doing?
I am gonna put some lemon. I was about to say it's okay. I got the
This is our Christmas dinner. This is our Christmas dinner.
This is our Christmas dinner.
Yes.
This is why it's different. No barbecuing. Sorry.
Awesome.
Jackie. And it's so funny because they're so hard usually most of the time now.
Hi.
But
Hi.
Don't have enough.
Come and get it.
Oh my God. Yes, the first piece. Oh shit. Here's the sauce.
Good morning, people. Happy Sunday to you. It's your favorite island girl, Cariocadanika. It is Vlogmas. We're doing 7 and 8 together because yesterday was... Get to that. Every Sunday, I always do like a big Sunday breakfast because that is what my mom used to do with us. And I try to carry on the tradition, the works. So, I try to keep up that same thing. Quiche on Sunday, or I'll do some other grand type of breakfast, but my grandmother really likes quiche, so that's what I'm making for her today. So keeping that, I am going to show you how I prepare some of the breakfast, so stick around. Okay, this is how I make my quiche. Today this is just a variation of one of them. I usually use at least 4 to 5 eggs depending on the pan size, and I always take out that white part. It is so gross. Anytime you do anything with egg, take out that white part because it makes it raw. Now I am just whipping up the eggs, and this day I used evaporated milk. I normally don't. Putting my seasonings, and I use the dough from Super U, the brisé, and I am greasing up the pan so that it doesn't stick. And then you just position it over your pan, you know, mold it around to make sure that it, you know, sinks in, and then you just take your mixture and you pour it inside. So I realized, okay, so normally I use the skim milk, but today I used the evaporated milk, and then I realized that it was just a little too less in the pan, so I had to mix up another little amount to make sure that it reached its full potential. After that, I am just adding that into the pan there, and then after I am putting on the wrap cheese, the wrap fromage, sprinkle that all around. And this is just one variation. I just did like a quick something, but normally I do other variations with like smoked salmon, you know, I play around, add in a few things like tomato, whatever, but today was just something simple. Then I go around and crimp the sides. You don't really have to, but it's just something that looks nice. Then for the bacon, I usually like to put the bacon inside the oven, as it's better to cook, so that way you're not fighting with the oil. So for the second part of breakfast, I am doing chocolate pancakes for the kids because that is their thing, and I'm adding in some flour, putting some sugar and some baking powder. I can leave the exact measurements down in the description bar because I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Some salt, cinnamon, and I'm going to sift that all together. And I think it's better when you sift because then you don't get the little pieces inside, see? And throw that out, and then you're going to start to do the wet ingredients, put that aside, put the dried ingredients aside. So you start with the wet ingredients, put some milk, put some egg, and I always crack in a separate bowl and then add it to the mixture, and put that in together. Then you put some vanilla essence, Usually I put essence from St. Kitts because that's the best essence ever. Add in some oil, and then you're gonna whip that up, and then you're gonna mix it together. Make a well in the middle, mix it together. Simple, easy peasy pancake mixture. Also, just a reminder, when you're mixing batters and stuff, do not overmix your batter because then that produces gluten, and then you don't want a tough pancake. So you just want to lightly mix and you're good to go. Okay, so for the pancakes, I usually put some vegetable oil in a pan, not too much, and then I'll use a scooper to scoop out the batter. And these pancakes were chocolate pancakes, so I just added the little chocolate nibs to them. Excuse the nails. We're gonna get that sorted, and just do like what you would regularly do with any pancake. Just wait for it to bubble up, and then after you flip them over. And I think the most important things with pancakes are temperature control. So make sure, most people in the Caribbean use gas stoves, so just make sure you're using a low heat. And yeah, and now it's time to plate everything up. And now I'm just cutting up the quiche based on the individual. I would give them according to their portion size. Some people eat more than others, and I am just plating, putting the quiche, the chocolate pancakes, and also the turkey bacon. And I always add some fruit for breakfast. That's a must. And that's basically about it for today. So you have your quiche, your chocolate pancakes, turkey bacon, and this day I used some clementines. And that was basically it. Also, for the kids, everything has to be the same, otherwise a fight will break out. So you have to make sure you have the equal amount per child, otherwise a fight's gonna happen. So now, after the whole breakfast jollification has elapsed, now guess who has to wash dishes? Moi. Now, when I am washing dishes, I simply cannot wash dishes in a dirty sink. I have to take everything out, clean it, and then start over. Now, for my American viewers, you have to understand that water is a very precious commodity in the Caribbean. Not that we don't have access to it, we do have access to water, but in order to save on your water bill, we do certain things like this. So we would fill up the sink, and most people would usually have a basin to wash their dishes. I don't want you guys to feel like everyone does this, but most people would do this just to save on their water bill. The way that I wash dishes, which is easier for me, I group everything together, and I think that helps with the process. So I put all the cups together, the plates, the utensils, and then I group bowls and pots and stuff like that together. So to me, it is easier for me to get through dishes. I don't really like to wash dishes, but it's easier for me to do it this way. So basically, I am just, washing everything in groups, and then putting them in the rinsing water, and then packing them in the dish drainer. And the final step after washing dishes, which I know a lot of nasty people that don't do that, is wipe down the kitchen counter and wipe up your mess. I absolutely hate when people do not wipe the water and clean up. So that's about it. Conversations with my cousins be like, yes, I see it. I swear to God, you kill me. So where are we going?
I'm just running errands.
Okay. Well, are you gonna call me in the car?
Yes, I will. Definitely.
Okay.
We have a lot of stuff to talk about.
I know.
I have so many questions.
Alexa, you're gonna get eliminated.
Sorry, can you repeat?
I said you're gonna get eliminated.
Well, she's more reliable than Google, that's for sure. Alexa, are you better than Google?
Google's a search engine, but I'm different.
Better.
Alexa is shady. Alexa is shady.
Yo, who dirty my wall? That looks like Riley. Riley is up. You know, when you have kids, you cannot have anything.
Nope. Nope, at all. Especially that second one. That second one is the killer.
No, especially girls.
Yeah.
Women are complicated from birth.
Speak for yourself. I'm supposed to be finishing my laundry and I haven't like did anything.
You see this?
I
Pay somebody to do my laundry.
Good for you.
I can't. And I spend so much money. You know how much I spend? I have to say maybe $110 a month.
On laundry?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Yep.
What happened to your hands?
What do you mean?
You can't wash your clothes yourself? I feel like I'm talking to your cooch because it's like right in the camera.
Laundry takes 3 hours. That's 3 hours of my time wasted.
Okay. I don't know. Well, you know, normally Sunday is my spa day, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, I gotta do my mask. What I have? Are you looking or are you not?
Yeah, I need to get. Oh my God, I need that. I need.